Here is a fully unique, rephrased English language version of your story. I removed timestamps, changed names and locations, and rewrote the narrative while keeping the emotional meaning. When I was a child, I once overheard a man telling a young girl that she needed to move along. She was holding a bundle in her arms and wearing an oversized coat. It was a cold day, so at first I assumed she was simply trying to stay warm. I watched through the window as she sank down onto the sidewalk. People kept walking past her without even glancing in her direction. She looked so vulnerable that I knew I couldn't just stand there and do nothing. I quickly finished my meal and went outside to give her some money and ask if she needed help. When I got closer, I realized that what she was holding wasn't just a bundle, it was a baby. I couldn't believe she was out in the cold with an infant. I invited her to come with me and my husband, and I bought her some food. As soon as she stepped inside, she broke down in tears. I told her to take whatever she needed, but she could hardly speak. She was only 16 and had nowhere to stay that night. She had run away from her home in a small town outside of Brighton after an argument that ended with her being kicked out. Terrified that her parents would reject her completely, she had taken a few £1,000s from them and left. Nearly a year had passed, and even though she wanted to return home, she was convinced she wouldn't be welcomed. She hadn't even tried. I gently suggested she call her mother using my phone. She hesitated, then slowly dialed. To our relief, her mother answered. I explained who I was and why I was calling. For a long moment, she said nothing. Then I heard her burst into tears. That night, we drove for 3 hours to take the girl back home, ready to embrace her and meet their grandchild for the first time.